Well, hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. Well, today I've got a little issue I wanted to address. We've been having some hot days here in Maryland, up into the high 90s, even into the hundreds a little bit. And today I've got temperatures right around 70 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's a little cooler out, and that's what's triggered me today. So let me show you what I've got going on and my plan of attack. So we've got these black wasps that are uh, making nests up in our window eaves, and let me show you where they're at. All right, so you can see it's up there pretty high, so I'm going to show you what I'm using to get up that high. It's a wasp spray can holder that I found on Amazon that I've had other people tell me that they've had great luck with it, so I'm going to go ahead and give it a try. Let me go over and show you how this device works, how to connect it up and get it working. All right, so here's my secret weapon. It's called a spray can extension duster. I got this off of Amazon, and you can see here by the diagram, it's just basically when you open it up, it comes with this piece here, which has a female threaded insert here, which you can take to, you know, a standard pole or broomstick holder, if you will. And then when you get it, what you have to do is tie the bit of string that comes with it to this part here, so that when you have the can in, you can, when you pull this little lever, you can depress the spray can. So what it's designed to go with is, you know, they have these cans of Wasp and Hornet Killer at a lot of the big box stores that you can mount in there, and I'll show how to do that. But here is kind of an image with the instructions that shows you how it's meant to be used, and you know, you use the string here to pull down on the lever here to get the spray working. So it has really nice instructions with it, and it's got two sides, just to show you how to do the install. It comes with some Velcro straps, which you can use to help hold the can with, and we'll go ahead and go through how to do that. Alright then, so the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and take my can, and you can see the top of the can's got actually a little notch in it that seems to fit well, and you've got this little lever here that is adjustable in height to different types of can sizes. So I'm going to go ahead and okay, so actually it fits. What you have to do is kind of squeeze it and force it on there a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and attach these little Velcro straps that they gave me. And it looks like they've got slots in here to help secure the can. Okay. So wow, that's really tight. I like that. At first I didn't think it would work, but I want to give it a little test fire out here before I get out front. I can see I've got a bug up here on my my siding, so I'm just going to do a test. Oops. Okay, so the test didn't work very well because as I pressed down the trigger, it kind of kicked back. So I'm going to have to use this top brace here to tighten it down. So go ahead and put that in. Okay, I'm going to use the black one. Seems a little thinner than the other one. Okay, so just lacing that through. Pull this. I want to make sure I get this one really, really tight and on the can. Okay, that's pretty good. So let's do our little test here. Oh yeah, that works well. Okay, so now that I've got my can secure, apparently you really have to do this, you know, get that top strap on and the bottom as well. I'm going to go ahead and re-secure this one a little bit just to get a little tighter. Okay. All right, then I'll go ahead and take my pole, get him screwed on. And I like this this pole I have. It's got this little lever here that you can press down and then extend the pole a bit. Okay, and the other thing I've noticed here is that you've got to tighten this guy down here to hold the can. Okay, so that's nice and secure now. I'll go ahead and tighten up my connection to the pole so it's a little more stable. Got my string ready. I'm going to put this in my pocket so I have it with me, and we'll go out front and have a go. So for now, what I'm going to do is alright, so I've got my pole maxed out here and put my string in place. Alright, so what I'm going to do is loosen my nut here and give myself a little bit of angle here, retighten. I'll probably have to lace my string a little bit differently. Alright, I'll give it a go again.
Flashback.
Alright, we'll give it a go again.
Epilogue.
Well, that worked pretty well. What I'm going to go ahead and do now is get my garden hose out here and in about 20 minutes or so just wash all that down, because I don't want any stain. This side of the house gets the sun in about another 3 or 4 hours, so before that happens I'm going to go ahead and rinse all that residue down. I don't want any staining, but hopefully that gives you an idea on how to use these spray can adapters for your pole to get to those harder to reach places for any wasp that you have. You know, I've got people coming in and out, and you know, we're doing gardening work out here. We really don't want those nasty wasps out here to, you know, sting us or do us harm. All right, well, thanks for watching, everybody. Bye for now.